Welcome back, guys. We're all about the Genestealer cults today. So a few videos back you might remember me working on my Patriarch model, and here's the final thing. So I like to paint it in bits and pieces, so I mount everything on toothpicks and then start painting. It just allows you to get into all the little gaps that you wouldn't be able to get into if you had put the model together, and I just find it easier to work like that and then bring it all together at the end, and you end up with a cool looking model. So yeah, I think it turned out pretty well, kind of what I was after, going for the old classic purple and blue look. I think I managed to pull that off. Added some more stuff to the base. Yeah, so that came out pretty good. So I thought I might take you through a few of the colours that I've used. So I gave this a coat of primer, black primer, so it gives it a nice solid base coat to work from. And then I picked up this, which is from the new Vallejo Game Air range, and this is Hex Lichen. So I just gave all the purple bits, so all the skin, blasted this, kept the carapace black, and then skin still, good old GW. Let's see if this Nagroth Knight. Now I love this. I use this for all my Tyranids. It's brilliant paint, good mid-tone to work from, cool little colour. Can't find it anywhere else in any other range, so good on GW for that one. So I usually apply quite a lot of this to the skin, just to give it that mid-tone, and you can start building up your highlights from there. Next, back to Vallejo, we have Royal Purple. You start to build up the highlights with this, so anything that's pointing upwards, I usually start giving it a coat of this. And then Blue Violet, just to start picking out some of the edges. The next paint is from GW again. It's from their Edge Highlight range, and it is Lilac. Great little paint, this, just for picking up all the highlights and all the edges of a model. Really good. And that's just great for these sort of little knuckle bits. Okay, now to the carapace. So once you've got your black primer, I went over it with some P3 XR blue. Now I love P3, it's my new love. This stuff is brilliant. It doesn't dry, it doesn't go on chalky, it mixes really well. It just paints really well, and I love the stuff. I just wish they had a bigger range. I think there's must be 20 colours in their range. Great stuff, highly recommend it. So yeah, XR blue over the carapace, leaving some of the black in sort of the little nooks and sort of the creases where all the muscles are, and to leave the black and start painting your XR blue on top. Great base. Now we go into our mid-tone. which is Signar Blue Base. Another great colour. Start building up your highlights with this. So again, around all the edges, so they just pop. Next, we go to our kind of extreme highlight. Again, P3. And these colours all work brilliantly. So Signar Blue highlight. Start going up with your highlights with this. Again, just picking out the edges, not too much. You don't want your Genestealer to turn into an ultramarine. Now this one, I'm still not that sure. Are we going to like a turquoisey colour? Arcane blue. Now this is great if you don't go too crazy with it. You just want a liberal kind of amount of it. Just touch your model with it. Start kind of, you know, outlining some of the edges, and don't go too crazy with it. Otherwise, yeah, you'll have a turquoise model. But again, great one to pick up the highlights. Now, to go into the extreme highlights, I usually grab a white. So I just go with like a Vallejo model white, and then I mix in some of that P3 highlight, the blue highlight, the Signar Blue highlight. Mix some of that in and start going a little bit. You go to your extreme highlights. Something like, if I bring the model close up, you might see what I mean. So yeah, as you can see, sort of around where the muscles are and where the edges are. Not too much. I've just started to build up those highlights, and then just keep adding a little bit of white each time, not too much, and just gradually build up those highlights, and you get some really cool kind of shiny effects, like it's glistening. Yeah, just don't go too crazy with the blues, still leaving some of that black in between, and just hit the model on the top with those blues. I didn't go too crazy at the bottom. So that's the Patriarch. So along with that, I also picked up, of course, this little beauty. Brilliant codex. I mean, it's just so fluffy, but it's strong. It's a great codex. The artwork is brilliant. I mean, the models are great. Everything about it is brilliant. If you're looking to start a new army, go with these guys. It's just a lot of fun. The cult ambush and just popping up and taking out the enemy and then going back into hiding. It's a lot of fun. Psychic powers are brilliant as well. Some of them work a bit like demons. You can summon units to work with you. Yeah, it's just brilliant. I can't wait to give it a go. So with that, I also picked up data cards. So they've got their own objective cards. They've got their own psychic powers as well. And it's good to see GW doing some brilliant stuff again. I mean, they're bringing out some really good models, some really good codexes. I'm glad they've come out again. They've come out to the public. Yeah, great stuff, GW. Keep it up. So apart from that, that is what I've been up to past few days. So thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, you know, it pushes me to do more videos like this. If you want any tips, just give me a shout, just drop me a message. And yeah, take care guys. See you soon.